Okay, we should all protect our... Oh, I should mention, Lisa's here with us now.
Hi.
Yep. Because we're talking about something very important. That is, we should all protect our families and our assets with legal documents like wills and trusts. We all know that. But what are our essential needs, and what can we do on our own that will save legal fees? Well, we have advice from a family, financial, and legal expert. She is also the author of Wear Clean Underwear, a fast, fun, and friendly and essential guide to legal planning. Welcome back, Alexis Martin-Neely. Good to see you again.
Great, thank you.
I guess we should explain the title of the book again for people who don't know. Wear Clean Underwear is the advice our mothers all gave us.
That's right, in case you're in an accident, but when you're a parent, wearing clean underwear alone is not enough. So, just in case you're in an accident, the book has everything else you need.
Well, the thing we're talking about, starting with today, is estate planning, which is kind of a scary term to a lot of people.
Sure.
But that's not just for the rich, right?
Absolutely not. Estate planning is something that everybody needs to think about if you have anybody in your life that you love, because it's a lot easier for you to take care of things while you're living now than it would be for them to take care of things after you're gone if you don't.
I've heard nightmares about probate and all
That's
those kind
right,
of things. But
yeah.
I mean, I would imagine there's probably some people out there watching now going, I don't have any money.
Yes.
You know, is there like one thing that maybe we should all have regardless of whether we're millionaires or not?
Absolutely. Even if you have no money, $5 in your bank account, if you are over the age of 18, you need at least 2 legal documents. You need an advance health care directive, and you need a durable power of attorney. These are the documents that are going to name who you want to make health care decisions for you, how to make those health care decisions, and who you want to make financial and legal decisions for you in case you're in an accident.
Exactly.
Yes.
And you said anyone over 18, so even young adults, early 20s need to do this.
Absolutely. That's something that parents really need to think about when they're sending their kids off to college, is these legal documents need to be in place, because if something happens to your college student and these documents are not in place, it ends up being a huge nightmare for the parents to deal with.
All right, well, that seems to be like probably the most important thing. Are there any other essential needs that maybe people should be thinking about regardless of income?
Sure. If you have children, you've got to have a kids protection plan in place. Even if you have no money, you've got to have that in place.
Now, what is a kids protection plan?
A kids protection plan is a comprehensive plan that names who would take care of your children for the long term, what would happen in the short term, the immediate hours that something happens to you. It names people, gives them legal authority to stay with your children. It puts an ID card in your wallet saying, here's who should be contacted if anything happens to me.
And what kinds of things do parents need to think about before they make that decision? Because, I mean, you know, the easy thing to do is, well, pick a family member, but you may not have a family member who's the right person to
and it doesn't have to be a family member. In fact, there's a free website, kidsprotectionplan.com, that will guide you through who to choose as guardians for your kids, how to do that, and even let you create free legal documents. So there's no barrier now. You can create these online for free.
I was going to ask you about that, because you see a lot of different ads about these free, like, we'll just send you all the paperwork. Is that the way to go, or should you hire a lawyer? I mean, what's the best way?
Well, it really depends on your situation. If you don't have any money, you can definitely go online and at least get something put in place. It's better than nothing.
User-friendly?
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely websites, LegalZoom.com, LivingTrustsOnTheWeb.com. These are places where you can get it done. I recommend, though, that you have everything reviewed by a lawyer. So even if you do it online, do it yourself. It's a starting place, but then get it reviewed and make sure you did it right.
Okay, so give us some tips on picking the right lawyer to do this for us. I know you recommend pick someone who does not bill hourly.
That's right. You want to find a lawyer who is not going to bill you hourly. Flat fee for everything. No hourly billings. We all hate surprises.
Oh my gosh, you get, for a phone call, it's like $75.
Exactly. You don't want that kind of a lawyer. You want a lawyer who's going to do everything flat fee, agreed to in advance, no surprises. Someone who's going to have a team in place so that when you call, you get your quick questions answered, and you're not going to have to wait hours or days for a phone call back. You want to find someone who's going to update things throughout your lifetime proactively, who's not going to wait for you to call them, but is going to be in contact with you on an ongoing basis.
So like a regular review.
Absolutely.
Of your needs,
a regular review, updates for changes in the law, your life, your assets.
Well, even if you change jobs or have a kid, I mean, that changes a lot of things with what you're going to be.
That's right. So if you're putting in place legal documents with a lawyer who just creates form documents, you may as well go online and do it yourself. But if you're working with a lawyer who's going to update, because things are going to get out of date, absolutely. So you can find a lawyer like that at personalfamilylawyer.com, and you can talk with your own personal lawyer to ask them, can you do things in this way? Can you help me really make the smartest financial and legal decisions throughout my whole lifetime instead of just creating form documents for me once?
Right. You talk about the ongoing support. That's important. But we're passing on, you say, more than just our money.
Absolutely. So, that is really important, too. Wills, trusts, really important for passing on your money, your house, retirement accounts. But what people say they want to leave more than anything is their knowledge, their information, their experiences, their values. And you've got to be working with a lawyer who's going to help you to pass on more than just your money, but also your personal wealth, your family wealth, who you are, and what's important to you.
Okay, one more quick thing about picking the attorney. We want someone who's competent, obviously, but someone who's affordable and accessible. How do we find affordable and accessible legal help?
Well, absolutely. That's the key. You want to find someone who's not going to be billing you hourly. That's really the most important thing. Flat fee, agreed to in advance. And when you look at the costs over your entire lifetime and then beyond after your death, what you realize is that working with a lawyer who's going to do this with you in the right way, who's going to help you make smart financial and legal decisions throughout your lifetime, who's going to be there for your family when you can't be, it's going to cost you a lot less than doing it wrong.
Alexis, great advice. Advice we all need.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.